All right, man. Some people never cease to amaze you when you see a guy like Charles Barkley, who is a classic tap dancer. The only question I ask him is who in the hell shined your shoes and where did you get them from? Now, if you're unaware, Charles Barkley has always had something to say about what's going on in the quote unquote black community. And sometimes he's dead on accurate, but sometimes the man is spinning on his head and tap dancing all the way down the street. Well, Charles Barkley couldn't keep his mouth shut when it came to DeSean Jackson and Nick Cannon and Ice Cube. I'm going to play what he said and then I'm going to give my explosive commentary on the back end. I'm going to tell you guys, man, get your shoe shiners ready. If you're a tap dancer or somehow you want to go to the zoo and watch some raccoons, here you go. Before I play it, man, smash that like button and make sure y'all share this video, man. Here's Charles Barkley.
DeSean Jackson, Steven Jackson, Nick Cannon, Ice Cube. Man, what the hell are y'all doing? Like, y'all want racial equality. We all do. I don't understand how insulting another group helps our cause. And the only person called y'all on it was Kareem. We can't allow black people to be prejudiced also, especially if we're asking for white folks to respect us, give us economic opportunity, and things like that. I'm so disappointed in these men, but I don't understand how you beat hatred with more hatred. That stuff should never come up in your vocabulary, and it should never come up in your heart. I don't understand it. I'm never gonna accept it. And I'm asking you guys, I'm begging you guys, man, you guys are famous. You got a platform. You gotta do better, man. I want allies. I don't want to alienate anybody. And to take shots at the Jewish race, the white race, I just don't like it because it's not right. And I had to call them on it because it's really been on my heart. We got to do better, man.
First and foremost, I think that Charles Barkley is the worst type of individual to not only put out or spread misinformation, but to come against your own brother when a lot of people clearly see what the intent was. And my thing is, it's America. It's a free country. We should be free to express ourselves. And if you think, Viacom should be free if they feel like they don't want to deal with somebody who has an ideology like Nick Cannon, I'm totally, what I mean? The thing is, when it's your company, you could do what you want with it at the end of the day. We understand that 120%, but I can't take seriously what Charles Barkley is saying simply because he gets paid by the establishment. Now, look up Master P. Master P today pretty much echoed the same sentiments that we've been echoing. You got to have your own. If Charles Barkley worked for Charles Barkley Network instead of TNT or TBS, whoever he works for, he could never be fired. You know what I mean? If Nick Cannon had Nick Cannon Network as opposed to Viacom, he could never be fired. DeSean Jackson had the BFLs instead of the NFL, he could never be fired. You get the drift of what I'm saying right there. Now, obviously you're gonna have people who are going to have to get jobs and work for people, but I think, and it goes back to what Charlemagne the God said earlier, this is about power. This is not about words, it's not about what people think. This is about the power to actually affect someone's life if they just say something that you don't agree with. This is what this is about. And unfortunately, in this particular country, blacks, African Americans lack that type of power to affect anything. We could say a lot of stuff. We could get Twitter and social media going for a couple of days and people blowing up your DMs and the blogs going. But at the end of the day, we don't have the power to affect someone's job, someone's livelihood, someone's children, so the way someone puts food in their mouth and makes a living for themselves. We don't have that. And I think one of the main reasons that we don't have that historically in this country is because anytime we try to build a power system structure, it's been systematically torn down in this country. It just has, and that's why I think that we can also sympathize and empathize with the Jewish people for going through some of the same things over there in Auschwitz. I think they were Germany. They were going through some of the same things that we were going through right here in this country, being discriminated against, killed, whatever. We know the whole spiel. We learned about that in school almost to a nauseum. So you would think that it would be a common ground there to say, all right, look, we've been through the same stuff you've been through. How could we be coming at you when we know firsthand? As a matter of fact, we haven't even made nowhere near as much progress as you guys made. We haven't got the helping hand from the government and been paid out and got these different things to help protect our image. We don't have that. Everything that we had was pretty much stolen from us, land, language. Most of us don't even know where we from. We might say we from Georgia, our family's from South Carolina, but everybody I know, they could go back to Ireland, they can go back to Puerto Rico. They can go back to France. You know what I mean? I had friends that was Pakistani friends. They can go and that's their culture. That's something that's passed down. They can be proud of what they were from. We don't have that. We were stripped of that. So I just think it's a whole different type of situation, man. When you see this, um, it puts more light and credence on the whole slavery thing and the house in the field and that whole situation where someone would be trying to appease the master to get over another one as opposed to saying, all right, let's find out, is this true or not what he said? If it's not, let's correct it with the truth, because we both know, you and I both know, that there's a whole segment of people out there who call themselves Black Hebrew Israelites and whatnot. And I'm not going to say that I agree with them 100%, but they're entitled to their beliefs, just like Jewish people are entitled to their beliefs. So I think the lesson learned here is that we clearly see what the power is and what will happen if you buck up against that power. And Charles Barkley, man, give another pair of tap shoes. If there was a donkey of the day, Charlemagne should have definitely gave this dude donkey of the day, because to me it just goes down to show you that, man, ain't much really changed here, man. But it's your boy Old God, man. Just my opinion on Charles Barkley. You guys, if you rock out with this, like the video, share the video, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. It's your brother Old God, over and out. Peace.